Hello everyone, Krydax here, and welcome back to Space Engineers, where we engineer and go to space. We built the ATST in the last episode, got it done with a welding wall, that was extremely satisfying, and I went ahead and got a ton of ice using the demolisher. I found an ice lake and went, let's see, where is it? It's like 20 kilometers that way or something. It is. Yeah, that way. So we flew over there, got a bunch of ice, and brought it back, and so we are processing, or have processed most of that already. I added in 1, 2, 3, 4 more H2O2 generators, just to make sure we could process all of that ice. Did a little bit of painting, as you can see, changed kind of the main color to be kind of a light, not quite silver, tiny bit of blue in it. And I used the sci-fi armor skin, and then made the connectors red, made all the engines black, except for that one apparently. Added some blue, just a little splash of color. What's up, Dave? Welcome. So let's fix that color on that engine. Did I get the other one? Yes. Some nice techno music this time, I guess. Yeah, so let's see. I added a couple more engines, I think. I thought I just fixed that. What did I add? I think I added one more down engine because this thing's full of ice, and so we're gonna need a little bit more power to get to space. And I think we're ready to go to space and go to the moon. So that's where we're gonna start. Oh yeah, and this thing, I did add a connector to the base because I wanted to empty out the base's hydrogen tank into the ATST's hydrogen tank, and we're also going to want to move some of the materials to take to space with us, like for example some platinum and nickel, iron, stuff like that, so that way we can at least create some amount of components. But yeah, it was kind of convenient that this whatever extender thingy managed to be an exact number of blocks away. I didn't have to make like another extension. Otherwise I would have had to like go this way and then up and add more pistons to get it all to line up correctly with the connector, but it just kind of worked out. So we'll have to disconnect that, and then I can deconstruct it after we transfer some resources, and then we're gonna go to space. Oh, and then I guess I have to take the demolisher off the top there. I think this is the connector here. Yeah, to disconnect. But I actually want it to stay connected for now. So we probably should go from inside here, so that way we can make sure we're moving resources into the ship rather than out of. I guess the assembler in here has started doing some things. That's this ship's assembler. But we really just want to find... Oh, I guess the refinery's been working as well. That makes sense. We really want to find a small cargo container and then bring over all of the ingots. So platinum... I think we would just want to bring all of it, or at least most of it that we've refined. It's not very volumetric. It's very small volume. Can bring over all the silver, bring over a bunch of silicon, 10k iron, magnesium, gold for sure. Nickel, I don't think I need 58k to start with. We'll just bring like, I don't know, 30,000. This music's a little intense. I might bump it down a bit. We're just on electronic and kind of shuffling. Maybe we should do electronic and melodic techno? Psytrance. I don't even know what half this is. I liked bit music last time. Back to that. No vocals. at least a little more happy. Okay, what were we doing? Moving stuff around. So we've got more cobalt in here. Just bring all of it. We might need gravel for something. We'll bring some more nickel. I guess I just need a type ingot. More magnesium. There's all the iron. That's not what I just grab. There we go. We'll fill that cargo container. Ooh, that's heavy. Yikes. Maybe I shouldn't bring iron. Maybe I'll put 40,000 of that back. We can get iron in space easily enough. More gold. Definitely don't want to leave any gold behind. Platinum. That's this cargo container. Okay, there's the uranium in the small reactor on the ship, and that's on the base. I'm okay with that distribution. I think that's pretty much it as far as what we need to take. We've got a little bit of everything, right? We've got platinum. We've got silver, lots of silver. We have more gold somewhere. Did I get all of it? No, there. Oh, that is this one. Let's see. Gold ingot. Yep, that's it. Okay. About 30,000 iron, 30,000 nickel, 10k cobalt. Probably more cobalt than we need, and I might need some more silicon. Grab some more silicon. Where are you at, silicon? There's a bunch, 21,000. Probably more than we need. We're in like, I don't know, 8,000? Okay. I think that's good. So now I should be good to disconnect. Let me double check the hydrogen tank is full. Hydrogen tank, ATST, 100% full. Beautiful. And I do want to fly away at daytime, so I think I'm just going to change the weather. Yeah, I'll go ahead and disconnect that. And then the welding wall pistons, go ahead and retract. Uh-oh. Hold on. Uh-oh. Stop, 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 stop. Whoa! That was close. Because of all this, this would have run into the welding wall, and I don't know what would have happened. Clang or explosions, or both. It could have been bad. Okay, we'll go ahead and fly the old demolisher into its position. Let's go over here. Gently. Ever so gently. Let's actually make it base kind of. Ooh, wow. It has a lot of weight in it right now. I think there's a bunch of ice left over. Okay, this is about right. There we go. Then lock in. And then we're gonna deconstruct this part, because that was just to connect the demolisher. Put that all away. Where's the thingy? There we go. double check air tightness, but I think I checked it and it's good. Let's double, triple check. But I think we are ready for the maiden voyage of the ATST. What am I looking for? Airtight. Guess I can just go to the vent over here. 100%. Area is sealed. Beautiful. How much do we weigh? 500 tons. I think we can manage that. So, I think we're ready. We're ready to go. Thrusters seem to be functional. Okay. Is there anything else I need to do at home before we lift off? I don't think so. Sweet! Kind of thing. Nope. Good. We got the beacon. We are ready to go. Probably should rename it from something other than beacon, though. TST. Okay. We'll save as Idax pre-moon. And go ahead and unlock. And here we go. Woohoo! You know what I guess I should do? I didn't think about it. We're gonna need to do the override thing for all the up engines. Although we get to space pretty fast now with the 250 speed limit instead of the 100. But yeah, I kind of need to... Yeah, that's gonna be rough. I guess if we do hydrogen up, I can do this real quick. Up thrusters, save the group. Back up again. I'm gonna add it to the control bar real quick. Groups, up thrusters, increase, decrease. There we go. We can kind of get the thrust constant. 55% seems to be about right. And once we get to 250, slow it down a bit. Gravity's already less than half. We've only used 1% fuel. Although I think we have some ice that's being processed still. Any asteroids yet? Yeah. They're approaching. Partial eclipse. Kind of has the Kerbal Space Program problem where if the thrusters are at low, you can't even really tell they're doing anything. Okay. Well, basically to space. 0.12 gravity. Asteroids are now getting past. I'm sure we're not gonna like run into one. That would be bad. Like the up direction is still clear. And I think it's around 42,000 that we're officially in space, zero grav. Maybe 43,000. There we go. Alright, so I can go ahead and turn dampeners on. Turn off the thrust override. Slow down. We have all the fuel. Not gonna need ice for quite a while, especially now that we're in space. And we're gonna try out those jump drives to go to the moon. Where's the moon? There it is. Oh, I had forgotten a gyroscope too. I added that. You can see it behind or right in front of the back landing gear on the outside where the gyroscope is. Okay, so I don't know how jump drives work, so this will be a bit of an experiment. I'm gonna save it again. Just go back to Sporadic 7. And let's see what my options are for the jump drive. Recharge on off, increase distance on off, jump. I want that on there. So let's see. That's the amount of kilometers. So that would be 1 million meters. 1,000 kilometers. So right now, my traveling time is 4 seconds per kilometer. So 1 million meters is going to be 4,000 seconds worth of traveling, which saves me an hour. So let's jump 1 million meters and see where that takes us. I'm just going to hit the button. We're doing it. 3, 2, 1. Oh, okay. Blind jump. Interesting. Distance to the proximity of coordinate. Oh, can you plug in coordinates to the jump drive? Hold on. Oh, GPS locations. Okay, I see. But you can't target, like, the moon. So we will have to blind jump for now. See how it goes. Oh, yeah. Okay, well, the moon's not in the same spot anymore. Oh, space pirates. You know, I completely... Oh, we well passed the moon. I completely forgot about pirates. Makes sense that they exist. And I forgot about weapons. We're unarmed. Don't hurt us. The moon's way back here, I think. So we'll wait for our jump drive to charge back up. Because I think it has to charge fully. How quickly does it charge? 3 minutes. This time we will do a much shorter distance. I also need to put weapons on this thing, maybe. I should start weapons production. I don't really know. I feel like combat in this game is a little interesting. It feels... I mean, I haven't even gotten into it yet, but just from what I've seen in videos, it feels a bit janky. It's kind of getting into, like, the from the depths territory where, especially if you want to program things, you got to download AI scripts, and it feels like part of how good your stuff is at combat is have you downloaded the right AI scripts, you know, from the workshop, which I don't know if I love that. I mean, I know you can just put cannons on your own ship and pilot it yourself and do that, but if you want, like, drones, for example, that would, like, attack the enemy ship, that kind of thing, I feel like you need AI scripts for and stuff, which is a little weird, but it also makes sense given the way the game works. I also took a look at what it would take to program my own, like, inventory sorting, and I decided I won't be doing that. It's extremely complicated. It's like full-on C# coding, so I will not be doing it. Alright, 91%. Come on, jump drive. Also, the moon is smaller now than it was when we were over there, which means we went more than double the distance we needed to get to it. So this jump, I should probably do... what? 700 kilometers, maybe? I think we'll dial it in for 700 kilometers. And we are charged. Okay. We'll do 700 kilometers. We've already gone about 70 kilometers back as well, just with normal flying. And do this again. So cool. Oh, that was a good estimate. There's the moon right there. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Okay, well, I like how we kept our velocity as well. That's kind of nice. So we will be at the moon shortly, and we will land on the moon, and I don't really know what we're going to do there, but I just want to land on the moon. I'm also tempted to potentially start a new save at some point soon with the industrial overhaul mod. Looking into it a little bit more, I think it would be fun to at least try. I don't know how much we'll get into it, but it could also be fun to go to these other planets and visit them. Could be fun to try to build a ship with weapons, get into some combat scenarios. But yeah, I think the issue with that is, like, it becomes a very, very design-intensive process because the placement of every block matters, right? Because weapons actually destroy blocks. And then, so if you place your hydrogen tank next to something that's important, it's just like, I don't know. Rather than it needing to be functional, it needs to actually be well-designed from an every block perspective. You know, like, you wouldn't want the cockpit in the front, because then they can just shoot you and kill you immediately. So that sort of thing, I'm not actually sure if I love that type of designing. I like designing these, you know, functional things and connecting the conveyors and stuff like that. But combat-wise, I'm not sure if I don't know if I have the patience and desire. I felt the same thing with Cosmoteer. I don't know how many of you know what that game is, but I was playing that for a little while on stream, or at least on YouTube, and I really enjoyed the game, but it was the same kind of problem where it's like, you really have to think a lot about combat, and where do you put the shields, and where do you put the reactors, and where do you put this, and where do you put that, and I think that's a little bit too in-depth for the type of combat I like. I think for this type of game, I enjoy the industrial parts and the engineering parts more than I enjoy the designing a spaceship that does combat well and can resist damage from a variety of directions. I think that's slightly too in-depth for me. But yeah, we are, like, at the moon. Check this out. I'm gonna land on this bluish part. I'm guessing that's ice. Go this way. We don't have any gravity yet, which is a little surprising to me given how close we are. There we go, there's gravity. At only 2,200 meters. This is kind of just like a big asteroid. Dampeners are on, but my forwards dampeners are not very good, so I'm gonna flare a bit. Uh-oh. Are we going too fast? No, we're just barely gonna be okay. Hey, look at this. So we've got a quarter gravity. It's definitely ice. Let's just fly around a bit, see if we can see any other surface deposits. I'm curious if other things are on the moon, or if it's just ice. Pretty sure there's other resources. But they might not be surface deposits. Oh, I see a beacon. Where's that? RTSL beacon. Let's go find that. There's also a mod that overhauls NPC encounters. And well, there's a mod that like enables a framework for it, and then tons of sub-mods. And so, you know, getting that could all... Oh, that looks like something down there. That might be an ore. Some sort of coloration. But yeah, I think for me, it's more the engineering of ships to do more of like a Factorio type progression. Like I want to drill more resources. And, like the more, what am I trying to say? The bigger and more complicated that things get, the more I don't want to be involved in the nitty-gritty process. So for games like this, I love the initial like, ooh, build a little mining ship, and then you get, you know, your base going, and then you build something like this that can go to the moon. And then what I want from this stage is to be able to design little mining drones, and then those can automatically just go and mine asteroids. And I don't want to have to like program in C#, you know, how they do that. I think it's awesome that the game has that level of functionality, but it also restricts, I think, a lot of players from really being able to access that because it's so complicated. And I think the perfect game for me would actually have that functionality baked into the game already. And I think they have some AI blocks already, like, in the game, but they're not. I don't think they're very good, from what I've read. But yeah, I mean, we made it to the moon, so that's a goal accomplished. And let's check out whatever this is. RTSL. I don't know what that means. Looks like some sort of ship with a bubble. Is that a safe zone bubble? I can't remember what the... Where's that at? I don't know what that is. Some sort of space station. Can we fly into this? Oh, it's a safe zone. Okay. That just means I can't damage their stuff. Let's go investigate. Yep, Dave, that is exactly right. That is exactly how I feel. It's really cool, but it restricts it to basically people who already do modding and coding. And that's too complicated for most users. Access denied. Oh, it's a vending machine. I thought it was like a store where I could trade with them. Okay, so this is some sort of station. Cool. They have a docking port where you can dock with the station. Like this is an exterior door. Okay, I'm upside down. Oh, I can't. Oh, I can't get it. Okay. Uh-oh. Are they gonna attack me? Tools. This is cool. I'm just letting all their air out. Sorry, guys. Med bay of some sort. Nice little bathroom. Ooh, you're growing plants in here. Here's a store where we can buy stuff. Artillery shells, autocannon magazines. Okay, cool. So I believe you can dock and sell things and then also buy things. I wonder if you can even have contracts, acquisition. Interesting. So yeah, again, it's like, that's cool, but also to take full advantage of it, like, can't you just craft all of those things? So what's the point? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe you can buy things that you can't craft. I don't know a ton about this game when it comes to like what exists with NPCs. Let's try docking and see what happens. Will we even fit? Maybe. May have to grind off the feet or something. Oh, I should have put my docking port on a piston. That would be sweet. To extend the docking port. I feel like that's very sci-fi. Oh, is there another one over there? Whoop. Yeah, there's another one over there. Let's go dock on that one. I don't have a docking camera, so gotta do this the old-fashioned way. Looks pretty well lined up. There we go. And then, I don't know which docking connector that is, actually. Connector 1 or connector 2, I guess we'll find out. Yeah, it's number 8 there. Bam, we are docked. So it doesn't look like I can access any of their grid blocks. Like I can't get to the store through the control panel. I was thinking maybe you would be able to get to the store through the control panel and then sell things that way. But it doesn't look like that's the case. So then how do you sell, like, cargo? Maybe you have to do something else first? I did not airlock correctly. Oh, I'm upside down. Whee. Okay. This is a cool station. Kind of fun to just explore. Okay, this is where we came in before. Contracts, store. Character inventory. Oh, there we go. Select inventory. Okay, so you can sell from here. Deposit, withdraw. There we go. Price per unit. We can sell, like, magnesium powder for a healthy amount. 18 pieces, but I can only sell 18 total. That's all they want, I guess. Okay. Sell him some gold, silver. There we go. Now I'm rich, millionaire. Wonderful. Oh yeah, I was gonna check if we can craft all these things. Okay, auto cannon, artillery shells. Pretty sure we can craft that. These are the actual blocks, not the shells themselves. Come in, or more accurately, let me out. Yeah, I should totally make these auto close like the station doors do. That was cool. Let's see. So in the assembler, consumables. Yeah, we can make all these. That's assault cannon shell. There's artillery shell. So it uses a little bit of magnesium and uranium. So yeah, I mean, it's all just craftable. There's no, I don't think there's a real point to money. We could make all these ourselves. Sweet. Just for fun, let's I don't really know what to do now. I feel aimless. I feel like I've accomplished the things I had in mind to accomplish. And now I don't know what to do. Part of me wants to put cannons on this thing and just destroy this space station for fun. Just to experiment. I know it would make the faction angry at me. There's like a whole faction. These are the RTSL. Righteous Settlers. Yeah, they would be very unhappy with me if I were to destroy this station. Yeah, I feel like, and I think one of the mods offers a bit more of like a tower defense type experience, and that one I am a bit more interested in, right? Because there are turrets in this game, and just like building a bunch of turrets and keeping them supplied with ammunition, that's kind of automating combat. And I think that's why Factorio's combat is so popular for what it is because it's not designing so much. I mean, you design your defenses, but that's very different than like designing a ship from scratch that does combat well. Yeah, I feel like for combat, I actually enjoy games like Elite Dangerous, for all of its faults, has really great space combat. You know, and the ships are already designed, but you get to pick like what goes on your hard points and what kind of engine do you have and how do your shields work. I love that. I don't love, like, I literally build the blocks, and each block is destructible, and, ooh, that's interesting. With my magnet boots, I can walk, I can walk all the way around this. That's really cool. Ooh, that's fun. Whee! That's really funny, actually. Yeah, this game is a lot like Minecraft in that way. It's very sandbox. And combat in a sandbox world tends to not work super well. Unless, yeah, mods are added. Or you just like... I mean, there's a lot of people that like the combat in this game as is. I think it's just not for me, specifically, to design every little bit of a spaceship, and then you get into combat, and then it blows up. And you're like, okay, well, let's try again. I feel like that's more fun and creative, and then eventually you get some good designs and you build them in survival. But I think the tower defense mods, where when you're, like, when I was on the planet, I would have been attacked regularly by enemies. That sounds a little more interesting to me. Because then you're, like, trying to, you know, it's similar to Factorio. You're trying to collect resources, get your base going, but also, like, gotta build defenses. So I might try out some of those mods. I'm not sure if they work with Industrial Overhaul or not. And so I'm a little uncertain of like how that all works together. But I think I'm gonna pull the plug on vanilla now. And I know I did get some mods, but this has mostly been vanilla. And I think I'm gonna move over to industrial overhaul. That actually sounds really fun to me. And we'll try that out. And there may or may not be some good defense mods I can get to go along with that. But before we do, I am going to build some cannons, and we are going to blow this station up, just for the kicks. Because what's gaming if not for explosions? But that does mean we're going to need to add some... Do I want artillery? Titanic gun. Yeah, that sounds fun. What are all the different weapon types? So there's Gatling turrets, rocket turrets. I don't think we need turrets. I could build a railgun too. Rocket launchers, railguns. That just makes holes in things. And then there's Gatling guns, which are more little machine guns, and auto cannon. I guess there's 4. Auto cannon, assault cannon, Gatling, and artillery. Those are like the 4 weapons that are all ammunition type, or like gun type. And then there's railguns, rockets, and... Are there lasers? I don't think there's lasers. So yeah, railguns and rockets are the other 2 types. And then there's warheads, where you can just put a warhead plus a little ion thruster plus a little battery and send it off to blow up on your enemy. So they're kind of like manual missiles, and like people do a lot of programming with those, I've seen. And like, how do you program your own missiles and make a missile foundry with welders that automatically makes missiles and they go fly off into the enemy? And that sort of thing is really cool, but I think it's a bit over my head. So let's try some assault cannons and some artillery and see how that works out for us. Let's try all of them. It looks like I need steel plates to get all of them started, so we'll see if I have enough steel. Why is it not letting me hit 4? I'm hitting 4 and nothing's happening. Oh, it's because I'm in a safe zone. I need to fly outside the safe zone. You can't build stuff in other people's safe zones. That's fair. That's fair. Okay. Disconnect. There we go. And we gotta order some... What am I doing? Middle. Shift. Middle. There we go. Order some steel plates. I'll probably run out of something. I have a feeling I'm gonna run out of something. But we'll try it. Assault cannon, auto cannon, artillery. Oh my gosh, I'm in love already. Look how bad that began. So it looks like auto cannons don't exist in large grid. That's fair. I could add some rotors with autocannons on them. That seems kind of cool. So let's pop a rotor down. It's gonna need cargo connection is the problem. So maybe I put it... what's this block right here? This is an armor block. This is a conveyor junction. I could replace that with a conveyor junction, and then I could put the rotor right here. I could replace both of these, in fact. So I think I'll put the rotor here, but this needs to be a conveyor junction first. So I can access inventory right here. Where is it? There's a container. So we need conveyor junctions on the build thingy. Build planner. And then I'm going to order those components to be produced. Wait a minute, we no longer have 4 assemblers working in tandem. gosh, everything takes forever. You don't have 4 assemblers working. Okay, there we go. And now we do some grinding. This will waste some oxygen. I don't really care. Hit and Shift P to get the color right. Okay, there we go. And then I can place a rotor right here. And a autocannon on the top. We'll have to add the small head, though. Okay. Do that. We order the components. And then I think I can add the small head from here. There we go. And then we'll need the parts for that. There we go. Ta-da! Oh, but that's not the right... That's not the small head with the... Oh, I didn't build the right kind of rotor. Dummy. That's on me. That's on me. We need the advanced rotor. There we go. It has the conveyor attachments. Otherwise, I think I'd need to manually load the ammunition, or honestly, I don't even know how the ammunition works. I guess we'll find out. Let's see. Order, components, rotor. Add small head again. Interesting, it's the 3x3. So I'll have to do a converter on that. That's okay. Okay, cool. And now we can build one of these doodads. There we go. Oh, I like this. We put 3 autocannons. Nice. Nice. Alright. Let's see. Right click. Shift, middle click. That stuff all going. And then why don't we also put... While we're waiting for that. So assault cannons are also small grid, it looks like. But they're much larger, as you can tell. Put 2 of those on here. Heck yeah. Oh, that's... okay. I can see why people get into this. It just looks cool and feels cool to put guns on things. We'll order the rest of the components that we need for everything. We definitely need some metal grids. It says we got everything. Nice. Okay, that is not the right color for a cannon. I think we need something that says danger. I feel like bright red says danger pretty well. No, that doesn't look right. Dark red? Yeah, that feels better. Okay, so that is assault cannons. It's a specialized overlay. Oh, it shows you, like, where it's firing. Interesting. So now we need to manufacture some ammo, and we should be able to fire those. And then I need the artillery. The big mama. Big mama. I feel like belly-mounted guns are cool, so I might put one back here. That'll fire directly in between the things. It's like all sides connect, but one of them has what looks to be more of like an attachment for it. We'll grab components, order components, be reduced. I need a minute here. A lot of steel plates. And then we should make some ammunition. So autocannon magazines, 16 each. Not 100, maybe 20 of those. Assault cannon shells are 1 by 1, and artillery shells are 1 by 1. 50 of those, 10 artillery, 20 artillery shells. And I do need some uranium ingots taken out of the reactor to be used for ammunition production. There we go. And there is our artillery. Nice. Cool, cool, cool. So now our ship is officially armed. We're gonna need some controls. I feel like this should be that red color as well. There we go. How to do this? How to do this? How to do this? Okay. You only get 9 hotbar things, so if you want more, I would have to add a remote control and then add a bunch of things to that hotbar. I think for now we're just gonna remove most of these. We didn't really need half of them anyway, just for now. So advanced rotor, I feel like it's just easier to control directly. Most of the time we're not gonna need to move it, but you know, I could add controls to, like, change the angle slightly. It really should be on 2 hinges, you know, so it can, like, aim different places. One rotor's not all that useful. Oh, and we need groups for the cannons, don't we? So, let's see. Assault cannon 1 and 2 will be ass cannons, because why not? And these will be auto cannons. And the artillery is just by itself. It shows how much ammo is in them. That's cool. Let's make a few more while we're sitting here. Okay. And then groups. Autocannons, toggle on or off, shoot on or off. Shoot once. Interesting. Let's see what those all do. I'm guessing shoot on means it just keeps shooting. Okay, so the blocks are on by default. What? Why is that shooting down? Am I absolutely missing something? What? How it? We found a glitch or something. They're shooting straight down. Maybe I need to save and reload, or maybe the rotor is doing something weird and I need to like rotate the rotor a little bit. Advanced rotor. Maybe it thinks it's somewhere weird. It's not rotating either. It's keeping it from rotating. Interesting. Yeah, that didn't fix it. Curious. Let's set this to be 360. Maybe the torque isn't enough? Oh, I just had to... Okay. Oh, still firing at a 90-degree angle. Interesting. Let's try saving and loading. Let's go back to 360 degrees. Reverse. Move it back into position. Let's see if the other cannons shoot in the wrong direction. Shoot once. Oh, that works. Wow, it even... Check that out. It even caused a recoil on the ship. Moves the ship at 0.24 meters a second. That's cool. Those are firing the absolute wrong direction. What is wrong with you guys? It shows forwards being that direction, but when we actually shoot it, the bullets don't go that direction. So, excuse me. Let's save and load. Let's see if that just magically fixes it. Have you tried turning it off and on again? The age-old fix for every problem you've ever had. Tracers work both ways. U.S. Army Ordnance. Okay, let's see if that fixed it. Yay, that did fix it. Okay, cool. So if we just hit 2... Oh, that's sexy. Heck yeah. And we got those, and then number 5. Where are you? Shoot. Oh, yes. Yes. Alright. It's time for target practice. I am sorry, there's no one on the station, so I don't feel quite as bad. Pre-war. But let's go to war. Now, the safe zone is just... It's not like it actually shields from bullets, right? Oh, it does. Okay. We gotta go inside the safe zone to shoot them? I can't shoot in here. Oh, that's no fun. What's the point of a safe zone? So I need to destroy their safe zone. How do I do that? Do I need manual weapons? I can't grind. Can't weld. It said something about hacking earlier. Probably can't use weapons either. Not craftable. Interesting. Only the pistol has craftable. No, right there. I'm confused now. I don't totally understand why it says uses magazine. Oh, it uses 2 different types of magazines, one of which is not proper. I get it. I get it now. Let's just for fun check out what's going on with their safe zone, and can we destroy it? Because it said something about hacking. I'm curious. Blocks owned by other players cannot be accessed if they're not shared with others. You can hack blocks by replacing their computer parts with a grinder and welder to gain access. So we need computers. What am I doing? Take some computers with us. And then maybe I can hack their safes somehow. So how do you hack it? You're in a safe zone. Is there no way around safe zones altogether? That might be what happens. This might just be a futile effort. There might be nothing I can do. Of course, no one. Oop, good. No one that actually knows things about the game is in chat right now. Right when the world needed him most, he vanished. Down here, an armory and a toilet. Battery, another battery, another living space. What's down there? Up here. Command room. Oh, this is just back up top. Box. This is a well-designed station. Whoever did this did a good job. Their safe zone must be hidden somewhere. I haven't even found it. An ATM. Food dispenser. Small railgun Sabo. I don't think that's food. But what do I know? Yeah, it's not seeming like there's a way to shoot this thing because of the safe zone. Is there a disable safe zones? Ignore safe zones. Oh, grids will still be affected. Can use all terminals. There we go. That should do it. Oh, their safe zone isn't. I also wonder where it is. It seems to be hidden somewhere, or maybe it's on the outside? Not sure. What to do, what to do. I want to blow you up. safe zones. Select safe zone. I assume this is the one. There we go. Okay, well that tells us where it's coming from. I'm curious if we missed it or if it's like tucked away somewhere that you can't even access. Like right underneath the gravity generator, it looks like. Yeah, it's like down in here. Yeah, it's probably like one block under the gravity generator. Let's turn off the allow grinding. Whoops. Whoops. Whoops.
Inventory full.
I don't see the safe zone do that. Isn't it at the middle of the bubble?
Inventory full. Inventory full.
Oh, does it just generate a magical safe zone? You know what? That might be it. The NPCs might not require a block. Like, it might just generate a safe zone around the station when the station spawns in. That's my theory. I am going to remove that safe zone, and we are going to have some fun. Where'd my ship go? There it is. I was like, did it disappear? Some good music for destroying space station. Okay, so those don't do an insane amount of damage, but they work. They work. But you would need a lot more to cause some real damage. These things do some poking. Oh no, that's the same. It's 4 that does the... Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's some damage. And then the artillery. Nice. This is a good feeling. Get wrecked, noob. Literally defenseless. Let's do assault cannon. Fire the big one. Heck yeah. I think the attacking part is quite fun. I think it's the being attacked. It's a little more annoying in this kind of game. I think we took some damage. There's some splash damage. Was that a hydrogen tank I spy? I hope there's hydrogen in it. Let's back up and find out. Oh, yeah, baby. Or did I just get some damage taken from that? I still have all 3 autocannons. Okay. Yeah, we definitely need to make some more autocannon magazines. No ammo. Gosh, this is cool. Wait, did I see assault cannon large? I thought there weren't large versions. Hold on. Chill out for a second. Chill out for a second. We'll come back. We'll come back to destruction. But first, let's add some more cannons. So doesn't seem like there are 2 different kinds of assault cannons. But then why did it say something about assault cannon small plus large in the... Yeah, there's only one type. Oh, assault cannon turrets come in small and large. I see. Okay. So let's make... a bunch more autocannons. Oops. Dampeners on. 7... Make some more machine gun havoc. We'll go with a bank of 12 for starters. Deposit inventory. Like that. And we'll do right click. 1, 2, 7. I can only do 8 at a time. Looks like we need a lot of metal grids. Oh shoot, I'm still making ammunition. Take a quick break from that. Hope I'm not gonna run out of things. You're gonna need a lot of autocannon ammo. Okay. Should do it. That should provide some destructive force. And then we need more of these guys, which... maybe I should make some turrets. Let's try that out. Assault cannon turret. Okay, so the small version has one connector on the bottom. The big version has 2 guns and a big connector. Accuracy is better on the big one, I guess, and has a bigger rotation field, but rotates slower. Just looking at all those details over there. So I could add this right here. Let's do that. Wow, this is a lot of steel plates again. Oh shoot, I did the thing again, where now I have 2 on the build planner that I don't need. So what I'm not sure about is if turrets, I think you can control turrets based on like where you're pointing. Like they'll aim where you're pointing. Not sure about that though, but we're gonna find out that too. And then I could add more artillery if we want. Okay, you're done. And then if we want another artillery, we'll need a junction. And another one. You. Beautiful. Okay. Wait a minute for that. Uh-oh. Are we out of magnesium? Shoot. Looks like we've run out of gunpowder. I could always fly back to the planet real quick if we want. But I guess that's not real quick, is it? Well, we do have a decent amount of ammo. Let's see what we can destroy with what we've got left. I also have no idea what's going on with the construction queue anymore. Let's just put everything away, clear this out, and see what else we need. Okay, there we go. That's a little more reasonable. Nice. Alright, back into the ship. And then we now need some new groups. So let's see, auto cannon. Auto cannons needs to have all of them. And then assault cannon, all 3. And artillery. Be an arty group. Once. Okay, and then let's see about the... I'm actually curious for the auto cannon. Or no, that's the auto cannon. The assault cannon. Does the one aim? Does that turret like automatically aim up? Well, it is aiming, but it doesn't know where it's aiming, apparently. Maybe I need to save and load again? Seems very confused. Yeah, it's like aiming up. What are you aiming at? Who knows? Let's save and load again and see if it fixes it. Yes, my diabolical plans. Fixed. Looks fixed. Now it's aiming straight ahead. Doesn't look like the turret... Oh gosh, now what? Now it's doing a thing again. It's aiming directly towards up there. If I lock target, then does it aim at my target? Nope. Something is clearly off. What's it called? Assault cannon. Turret. AI aiming radius 600 meters. Enable idle movement. Target small ships. Target characters. Target large ships. Target stations. Target neutrals. Enable target locking. Prioritize locked target, for sure. Target neutrals on. Maybe that's what we needed. There we go. That does it. Now what I don't want is you firing automatically. Huh. Shoot is off. Oh. No, yeah, it's off. Why is it? Interesting. So it auto shoots and there's no way to stop it unless you toggle the block itself off, I'm guessing. So then why don't we turn these onto shoot on and then turn them off. And so then we'll just toggle the assault cannons on or off entirely as a group. What's up, Dave? Welcome back. It's just our assault cannons, you know? Okay, so auto cannons, shoot on, off, assault cannons, auto block on, off, and already shoot. That should be good. So that's a stream of death. Oh, that's just glorious. That's just glorious. And yeah, this is fun. This is good fun right here. Ready the artillery? Yeah, they're not cannons on the rear of the ship, though that would make a lot of sense. We are gonna run out of ammo soon, which makes me sad. It's like oh no, I was gonna say we're out of assault cannon. They just fire stuff. Aiming, artillery. Oh, I missed one. There's an enemy out there. This is we're out of ammo. Yeah, I mean, I disabled the safe zone, so I can do whatever I want at this point. But there was a safe zone, which normally keeps anything like this. But let's investigate what's going on over here. Space pirate mining carriage. Sounds like a victim to me. Oh gosh, what is that? Oh, that's just puff of smoke. Thought I was about to run into an asteroid at Mach 10. That's what I thought, Dave, but you can't do anything inside a safe zone. You can't do grinding, you can't do hacking, you can't do shooting. So a safe zone is kind of unassailable. It's like anti-griefing kind of thing for multiplayer. Oh, they have weapons too. Okay, well, I might die. Didn't expect them to have weapons. It's a mining carriage. Our first combat, I guess. Ooh, those artillery cannons do good things. Uh-oh. Still alive. Oh. Missed. We're out of assault cannon shots. Okay, well I guess we're waiting for artillery now. Have to aim the artillery belly. Oh yeah, got him. Still functional. How dare you still be functional? I guess we can aim better like this. Maybe. Whoop, 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 whoop. Come on, and I missed. Or did, no, I think I got him. Okay, of course. See that stupid cannon to be destroyed. Looks like we lost our auto cannons. They all broke off. Did that do it? Nope, still not good enough, huh? Let's maneuver underneath it so they can't do us anything. You should be able to do dampeners relative to, is it Control Z? Will that work? It does work. Okay, good. You can kind of stay in the same position. Relative to their shit. You still have ammo. Where is the ammo? I hope I have enough shots left. Like a cargo container somewhere in there with ammunition. I think most of the engines are dead. Okay. I think we've officially destroyed the ship. Nice work. What's back over here? An assailant? That's whatever that is coming to attack me. Which I have basically no ammunition left. But we will, ramming speed? Ah! We did it! My control seat broke off. And half our ship broke, but we did it! Huzzah! Nice. That was a good finale. So yeah, that is Space Engineers, and I think we'll be done with this vanilla playthrough. I think the lack of progression really stifles me wanting to continue, because it's like, yeah, we could build bigger and better stuff, but what for? You know, like there's not a need for it. There's not a need to make 10,000 steel plates. Or 10 million steel plates. There's not a need to mine half the moon. You know, those are projects that would be fun to work on, but there's no need. And so, I think I'll get some mods, and we'll come back for another episode at some point, and try the industrial overhaul mod. I don't know if it also works alongside some of the more tower defense-y type vibes, so I'll have to do some research, and we'll see kind of what works in that space. But yeah, I mean, vanilla-wise, you know, we could make more effective combat ships, go around, try to do some combat, and that's pretty much all that's left. And obviously, I guess I could go to the other planets, but what's the point? Like, I think there are some secrets on them, probably some more NPC encounters, but it's not like there's any new blocks, there's no new materials, there's no upgrades I can get, and so it kind of just, I guess exploration in this game feels a little empty if there's no progression tied along with it. At least that's my opinion. I realize that's not a fact, but that's how I feel about it. It's kind of like, I don't really have a desire to go to those planets because there's really nothing all that interesting for me on them, other than just exploring the planet itself. And oh, look at it, it's cool. But I can always do that in Industrial Overhaul too, so I guess we'll find out. Dave, there's nothing that I've quite found that's like a whole overhaul. There are some bigger mods like Industrial Overhaul, or Weapon Core is one that like overhauls the combat experience completely. There's a few others that overhaul the NPC encounter experience completely, but it doesn't feel like there's just one, like, I download this one mod pack and it turns this game into this game, you know? It doesn't feel like that exists yet. And maybe someday it will. Industrial Overhaul feels, at least so far, the closest one I've found to that. But most of them are individual kind of smaller mods or smaller sets of mods that impact one particular area of the game. And it looks like most people tend to just get a hodgepodge of those. Yeah, I'll look into that, Dave. I haven't seen anything quite like that yet, but it might exist. I haven't searched exhaustively at all, so I'll do some looking around. But for now, for those of you on YouTube, tell me what you thought about our final experience with the ATST and Space Engineers, and what you know about mods and stuff, and I will see you in the next one.